Chef Nate, and today it's cold and gray and rainy outside, so I'm sticking inside and I'm gonna make some hearty soup. I'm actually gonna make a vegetable soup. It's gonna be a roasted cauliflower, parsnip, and broccoli soup. Now, I'm gonna add a little bit of cream, so we could also call it a cream of broccoli or cauliflower soup. I'll start out by slicing up my cauliflower and my parsnip, and I put it on a sheet pan and then just broiled it in the oven, and just till we got some nice color on both the broccoli and the parsnip. That's where the roasted part comes into. Next, heat up your soup pan. We're gonna go ahead and sweat our mirepoix along with our broccoli stalks. Go ahead and add some pink Himalayan sea salt. Just want to sweat everything down for a little while. Go ahead and put the broccoli florets in there too. Why not? Now we are reserving some of the broccoli and the cauliflower florets aside, and you'll see why later. I'm realizing now that I should have used a bigger pan for this, a bigger soup pot, so I'm going to have to switch over to another one. Boom! And through the magic of film, I now have an entirely new soup pot that'll certainly be big enough for my soup. More than big enough. So now my onion, celery, and my broccoli have been sauteed for a little while. I'm going to go ahead and add my roasted cauliflower and parsnips. Stir those right in there. And these are already pretty well cooked, so I don't even need to cook them any longer. I'm just going to go ahead. I have an organic vegetable broth. Now I'm going to take the organic vegetable broth, add it straight in. First first box. You want to use enough of this stuff enough of this stock or vegetable broth so that you can cover your vegetables that are in here. Hopefully you'll have a little left over to adjust the thickness later on. So go ahead, put that on high heat. I'll find a lid for it. That works. Then we'll let it boil for a little while until all the vegetables are nice and soft, and then we're going to take our burr mixer, which is an immersion blender, and we'll go ahead and blend this whole soup. And you'll see what we're going to do after that. Stick around. So now I've allowed our soup, our broccoli, our parsnips, our cauliflower to boil for about 20, 30, maybe even 40 minutes. I don't know. I'm not keeping track of time. I'm drinking already. But now I know that everything's nice and soft. It's pretty much falling apart. If you serve this to me right now, I'd not be happy because it's just a bunch of mushy vegetables. But we're going to go ahead and puree it and make it into a beautiful soup. We're using our handy dandy burr mixer again, our super powerful stainless steel bladed burr mixer. Go and blend up all our soup. And we're also going to take this and put it through another blender to get it really silky and smooth. That's where it's really going to make the difference. So after I finish pureeing my cauliflower, my broccoli, my parsnips, and all the rest of my ingredients in the pot, I put them into my other blender and gave them one more final blend. That gives it a really silky, smooth texture. So I'm just going to add all of it together and start heating it back up again. At this point, I'm going to add my broccoli florets and my cauliflower florets that I had set aside earlier. And this is just going to give us the nice little pieces, little morsels here and there as we're eating our soup. And these don't take long to cook. That's why we're adding them at the end as well. This is why I wasn't using this pot earlier. I'm almost out of space. As you may be able to see. And right now my soup's a little bit thick, but I still got to add the cream, and I'll possibly add some milk as well. But let's see how it tastes right now. And I haven't really added that much salt or anything like that either, and no cracked pepper. Excellent, excellent flavor. The parsnips are really just singing out right now, and the cauliflower and the broccoli are mixing together excellently. It's perfect texture. It just needs a little punch. It needs that cream, and I think we have to add some Worcestershire sauce and also a little Tabasco, and that'll give it that extra flavor that I'm looking for. So here we are. I've now added the cream, added some milk, also a little Tabasco and Worcestershire sauce to the soup, and it is absolutely beautiful. Our broccoli and cauliflower florets that I put in there are nice and cooked. They're just about al dente, which means al dente means to the tooth or to the bite in Italian, which just means it's cooked so that it's still crunchy, not mushy. Let's go ahead and take a test. The texture is really nice. It's nappe consistency, which means it'll coat the back of a spoon. And it's about the thickness of thick, heavy cream, which is exactly what I want. Excellent, excellent soup. It's hearty, it's healthy, it's tasty. It's a great way to get your vegetables, and you know what? Your kids aren't going to be complaining when they have this. They're not going to be saying, ew, broccoli, ew, cauliflower. They're just going to eat it and ask for more. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.